a rivalry that has been brewing in England for over a decade. England's highly celebrated champion of boxing, Amir Khan, versus the blue-collar, hard-working champion, Kell Brook. This battle has been named the chins versus the socket of the eyes. Which one will hold up in battle? Which one emerges victorious, holding their hand high in glory and triumph? For England! You are now tuned in to Boxing Blah Blah Blah, where we blah 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 about everything boxing.
Okay, yeah, it's your boy ALLMIT. Y'all know that already though, right? Yeah. So, did you see Kell Brook whoop Amir Khan's ass? I'm just saying, like from round one, from the jump, Amir tried to come out with his speed and all that kind of stuff, but Amir looked kind of shaky from the jump, man. I don't even understand why Bo Mac let them go out there like that. Amir Khan, he went to switch trainers and train with Terrence Crawford team and all of that. It didn't help. He looked a mess. Still got that glass chin. Like the build up for the fight, it was two stories. One, Kell Brook been wanting to fight Amir Khan for the longest. It was almost like that whole Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvis Hagler type scenario, whereas one was Olympics and celebrated, and the other one was trying to catch up as far as with the purse bids, as well as the accomplishments. Amir Khan was more focused on fighting in Vegas, fighting in New York, all the big places in the States, and becoming a champion over here and things like that. Whereas Kell Brook was pretty much so cool doing his thing over there in England for the most part. He did come over to the States, he did become a big champion and all that, but still was never celebrated like Amir Khan was. And I think that was a little thorn in Kell Brook's shoulder or something like that. It might have been a thorn in his ass, but because he took it out on Amir Khan. Didn't panic, stayed nice and composed. The first round, okay, if you want to give it to Amir Khan just because he was busier, you could have, until he got touched and that glass jaw broke, boom. Oh, so yeah, that's the other part of the story. You had the celebrated guy versus the hungry, eager guy, both past their primes, and they're fighting for like who's the best in England type of
for
thing.
The queen,
like that, like who's the best in England. But it was also like, okay, glass chin versus two broken eye sockets. Like, what's gonna hold up? They both fought Terrence Crawford not too long ago, and it looked like neither one of them had any more layers of glass to go over their chins or eye sockets. I mean, they both went down pretty quick. Amir Khan put up a little bit more challenge with Terrence Crawford, but it seems like Kell Brook was just pretty much in there, get a paycheck. Like he was dehydrated. His trainer didn't train him for the fight, all that kind of stuff. So it was kind of like, well, is it going to be Amir Khan's chin that breaks first, or will it be the eye sockets to give away over there on Kell Brook's side? Welp, it seems like it was more that glass chin breaking again. I mean, this might be one of the worst chins I've ever seen in the history of my life. Not gonna even lie. I mean, he was barely getting touched sometimes, and just all of a sudden, I mean, he's just wobbly-legged and all kinds of stuff. Like, come on. Then he tried to act like he was okay. He got jabbed, and then he was all wobbly. Oh, I'm good. No, you're not. So I'm hoping Amir Khan retires. Kell Brook, I don't mind if you retire. It's a good moment to retire. You can retire on top. Well, not on top, but with that big rivalry of England, who had bragging rights, who was the best between you and Amir Khan. You can retire on that and go out with grace and dignity and things like that, man. It'd be good for you. But I wouldn't mind seeing you fight some more too, Kell Brook. I don't think you're in the top echelon anymore by no stretch of the imagination. But like if you just want to be like a gatekeeper and make a few more big paychecks right quick, you got a few big paychecks out there for you, Kell Brook, because you look sturdy enough for them to call you out, but not quite. Well, it's really because you was facing Amir Khan, so we can't really say if you look great or not. You know, you broke his glass chin in the first round, and he managed to stick around for 6 rounds, but he was hurt. Was Amir Khan hurt every round? Like, I think every round Amir Khan got hurt, got touched up or something like that. So shout out to Kell Brook, man. Good job. I don't think you're good enough to get in there with like a Keith Thurman. Definitely not an Errol Spence or anything like that. But I wouldn't mind seeing like Kell Brook versus Adrian Broner. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind seeing that at all. Who else? Who else would be good for Kell Brook? Well, you can make some big money with like the hot shots, like Victor Ortiz. You could probably make a big money fight out of it, you know, or get a good paycheck for it, fighting Victor Ortiz. You will lose, but you'll get a nice check. You get in there with boots or something like that, you will lose, and you might die, but you'll get a nice check for it, if that's cool with you. I don't think it should be a rematch. I think it was a rematch clause, so just in case Amir Khan lost, he could fight again. But Amir Khan, you need to just sit your happy ass down and drink a beer and forget about it. You know what I'm saying, man? Eat some Cheetos, eat some Tostitos, grab you some wheat thins, all the carbs you can get, because you don't need to be trying to make weight no more for nothing, okay? Unless you just want to look good in your suits, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, sit your ass down, have an ice cream cone, okay? Have some coffee, put like a bunch of cream in it. Make it taste like hot chocolate. All right? Because you don't need to be doing nothing else. You know, you still got, you know, I'm still a little hair envious of Amir Khan, you know, so you could do a hair modeling gig, but don't be boxing, baby. Your chin is not holding up at all. Are we clear? All right, cool. Just want to touch bases right quick on that fight. There's really no need for a play-by-play on that fight because Kell Brook pretty much was calm, collective. Amir Khan seemed like he was panicking and was like, well, I know I do speed good, so trying to throw speed punches, and he just got timed and got hit, got timed, got hit. And when he got hit, he wanted to punch back real quick to show that he was still good, and got hit again. And you know, only one kid had the wobbly legs doing a wobbly dance, and that was Amir Khan. Finally, the ref stopped it. I'm surprised Bomac didn't stop it because it was just looking bad. Actually, if I was Amir Khan, I might be mad at Bomac for letting it just go like that. Stop the fight, Bomac. You see him taking punishment like that. He already a superstar in England. Let him model. Let him be around his kids and wife. You're trying to get him to suffer for the rest of his life? Come on, Bomac. Goodness gracious alive. Shout out Terrence Crawford though, man. Terrence, you know, you walked Amir Khan out and you look like the celebrity that you know that you're supposed to be looking like now, man. I give you that, Terrence. You ain't look as, I don't want to say, you ain't look as I don't give a fat rat's ass as you have in the past. You looked a little bit more like, yeah, I'm being celebrated now. Yeah. So salute to you, Terrence Crawford. You deserve that, man. But if you can think of some other fighters you want to see Kell Brook up against, let me know. Not Amir Khan. I don't even want to see Amir Khan in an exhibition bout. Okay? Yeah, not even against Nate Robinson. Oh, we love you, Nate. Oh, man. But you definitely had one head this way and both feet that way. Laying on your stomach, bro. I can't stop laughing at that. Every time I think of it, I start laughing again. All right, so we're not going to think of it. But Amir Khan, sit your ass down. Let me know if y'all can come up with any fighters for Kell Brook, or if you think he should just go ahead and retire on that high note right there. Let me know what you think in the comment sections. Share this video. Like it. Comment. Share this video. Like it. Comment. Oh, you know what? Before I forget, make sure you share this video. Like it. Comment. And support us on Instagram as well. Almighty Athletics, ALLMIghty Athletics on Instagram. And I appreciate it, man. I like coming over here talking trash to y'all like this. You know, expressing my opinions on some of this stuff. And let me know y'all opinions so we have a back and forth on this stuff. All right. Until next time, this is your boy ALLMIghty. ALLMIT with Almighty Athletics, and you are now watching Boxing Blah Blah Blah, where we blah 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 about everything boxing, and I am signing out.